How's it going, everyone? I'm JC. Welcome to Flatwood Cellars, channel all about homebrewing. Today I'm going to be doing a 100% malted wheat mash. Let me show you what I'm working with. I've got 25 pounds of malted red wheat and about 2 or 3 pounds of toasted malted red wheat my good buddy Wayne over at Ozarkstillworks sent me. I'm going to be doing a step mash process on this. Wheat contains a lot of glucans and can get really sticky and hard to work with, and the step mash process will just eliminate a lot of that. So let me start getting my grains in here. Got my 25 pounds of malted wheat in here. Now I'm going to add my 2 or 3 of toasted. Oh, that smells good. That smells like cocoa. I'm going to hold this about 90-95 degrees for 30 minutes. And we'll be back. Alright, I held this at 30 minutes at 105. I'm going to bring it up to 125 and hold it for another 30 minutes. Oh, I forgot to mention there's 12 gallons of water in here. So let me do that. We'll be back. I held that at 125 for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to bring it up to 148. Hold that for about an hour, hour and a half. That's where the magic happens. That's where the enzymes in the malt really kick into overdrive and start converting all our starches into sugar. I held this at 148 for 90 minutes. It is super thin, nice and dark. It's got a good taste to it. I'm really happy with this whole process. The wheat was easy to work with. Everything went good. Got my mash transferred over. Got a gravity rating of 1066. I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing left to do but pitch the yeast. I'm going to be using a yeast log that Wayne also sent me, or a Norse magic log as I like to call them.
Like a real Viking.
He captured this yeast and cultivated it. He's used it quite a few times and is a big fan of it. According to Wayne, that's going to take about a good 12 hours to kick in. You're going to hear his name a few times throughout this video. He's been a big help in this whole process. So I'll check back when something interesting happens. It's been 24 hours and the fermentation is rocking and rolling. It's been going since first thing this morning. I added another new stave to it so I could harvest some more of this yeast strain and just have 2 of them. Big old thick cap on it. Smells good. Smells like cookies baking in the oven or something. I'll check back in about a week. Should be done. Alright guys, it's been 11 days. It's still fermenting a little bit. It's down to 10.25, but I do have a interesting update. Let's take a look. Looks like we got a sour mash going on now. That can be either really good or really bad. I'll get more into that later on down the road when it finishes fermenting. But what I'm going to do today is add just a little bit of crushed oyster shells, lactobacillus canna jack up your pH. This ought to help balance it out. Should be done in a few more days. I'll check back then. Okay, it's been about 3 weeks. Fermentation took longer than I expected. The lacto really started messing with it after about 2 weeks, slowing it down, throwing the pH off. But I've got it racked off the grains and the lacto cleaned up and ready to go. So here's my super quick opinion on lacto infections, and that's all it is an opinion. I'm no microbiologist. They can cause some really amazing flavors that end up in your final product, or they can cause some horrible ones, or they can just stall out your fermentation. There's really no right or wrong answer. I just use my best judgment. So let me get it loaded up. I'm going to be running this single pass with one plate and my external coil deflator, aka the shocker, from Wayne over at ozarkstillworks. I've been using this thing for about 8 months and it is a beast. I love it. If you're looking for something just like it, or any copper custom piece basically, give Wayne a shout out. I'll leave his contact info in the description below. Been going strong for about 3 hours. She's ice cold. It's been 2 weeks. Got everything blended together, proofed down. Pulled off a little sample. Let's see what I got going on here. Smells pretty good. I can definitely taste it or smell the toasted grains in there. It's got a little bit of a sour mash funk going on, but in a good way. It's not bad. It's smooth. I can definitely taste those toasted grains. It's not bad at all. But it never was intended to be drank clear. I think that's going to be a lot better with some thyme and some oak. I'm going to give that as long as it takes, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. That wasn't a huge haul. The lacto made me take some weird cuts on it. I liked some of the tails better than I liked some of the hearts. That's a half gallon, a little bit more, 2 liters of 108. But yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good with some time. I will definitely give an update once I feel it's ready. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out in the comment section below. Seriously, that is like the main reason that I'm doing this, to just to interact with this great homebrewing community even more. Until next time, cheers.